Have you ever sent someone a message and immediately wondered why they weren't replying? Within minutes, your mind had already imagined 10 different things that could have gone wrong. Maybe your boss asked to speak with you, and you instantly thought you were in trouble. Or maybe a friend sounded a little different, and you convinced yourself they were upset with you. The strange part is that most of these fears never actually come true. Yet your brain keeps creating them over and over again. It's almost like your mind is always expecting bad news. Even when nothing has happened yet, it prepares for the worst. So why does your brain do this? Why does it automatically imagine negative outcomes instead of positive ones? The answer has very little to do with being negative. It's actually a survival instinct that every human brain still carries. Reason 1, your brain is built to notice danger. Thousands of years ago, assuming the worst often kept people alive. Missing a real danger could be fatal, but expecting danger when there wasn't any usually had no serious cost. Imagine hearing a noise in the bushes. If you assumed it was a predator and ran away, you survived even if it was only the wind. But if you assumed everything was fine and there really was a predator, the consequences could be deadly. So our brains evolved to be cautious by default. That ancient survival system still exists today. The only difference is that most modern threats aren't life-threatening anymore. Instead of worrying about wild animals, your brain worries about rejection, failure, or embarrassment. It treats emotional threats almost like physical ones. Your brain isn't trying to make you miserable, it's trying to protect you from getting hurt. Reason 2, your brain hates uncertainty. Your brain likes having answers. It feels uncomfortable when it doesn't know what's going to happen next. When information is missing, your brain tries to fill in the blanks. Unfortunately, it often fills them with negative possibilities. Your friend hasn't replied yet. Instead of thinking they're busy, your brain starts wondering if they're angry. Your manager says, "Can we talk tomorrow?" Instead of assuming it's something normal, your mind jumps to the worst conclusion. Negative answers feel more believable because they seem safer to prepare for. Your brain would rather expect bad news than be caught by surprise. That's why uncertainty often creates anxiety. It's not the situation itself that scares you, it's everything your imagination adds to it. Reason 3, negative experiences leave stronger memories. Think about receiving 10 compliments and 1 criticism. Which one stays in your mind longer? For most people, it's the criticism. That's because negative experiences leave stronger emotional memories than positive ones. Your brain stores painful experiences more carefully because it believes they'll help you avoid future danger. It thinks remembering bad experiences is useful. So after being rejected once, your brain starts expecting rejection again. After one embarrassing moment, it begins predicting more embarrassment. This isn't because your future is doomed. It's because your memory gives more importance to painful events than pleasant ones. Over time, those memories quietly shape the way you expect the future to unfold. Reason 4, you confuse thoughts with reality. Just because your brain imagines something doesn't mean it's true. But your mind often treats thoughts like evidence. If you think, "I'm probably going to fail," your body reacts as if failure has already happened. Your heart races even though nothing has actually gone wrong. The more often you repeat a thought, the more believable it starts to feel. Familiarity can trick your brain into believing something is true. That's why worrying can become a habit. Your brain keeps practicing the same negative predictions until they feel automatic. But thoughts are predictions, not facts. Your brain is making guesses based on incomplete information. Learning to question those guesses can stop them from controlling your emotions. So why do you always assume the worst? Because your brain would rather protect you than comfort you. It notices danger faster than safety. It fills uncertainty with negative stories instead of positive ones. It remembers painful experiences more clearly. And it sometimes mistakes imagined problems for real ones. The important thing to remember is that your brain isn't predicting the future. It's simply trying to prepare for one possible outcome. The next time your mind jumps to the worst conclusion, pause for a moment. Ask yourself whether you're looking at facts or just following an old survival instinct. You can't always control the first thought that enters your mind, but you can decide whether that thought deserves to be believed. Your brain may always be quick to imagine the worst. That doesn't mean the worst is what's actually going to happen.